Hello, hello. Welcome to the good old days. It's your neighborhood brown boy Humza. Welcome to episode 3. It's tres episode, motherfucker. Let's go. June 1st, bro. New month, new fucking blessings. Just blessed, grateful for a new to make it to a new month. That's how it be. It was my brother's birthday actually, so I went jet skiing for the first time like a week ago, and let me just say that shit was fucking insane, bro. I went 46 miles per hour on a fucking jet ski, and if y'all don't know, that shit goes fast as fuck. Okay, I didn't fall off. The jet ski didn't tip over. So happy about that. Went with like 7 other people, like my brothers, my cousins, their homies. We were racing each other in the ocean, and you can go down 3 miles, bro, like in the sea. It's crazy, and you can go up to 60 miles per hour on the thing, but the waves were too big that I couldn't get to that speed. I probably could have, but I feel like I would have probably flew off the jet ski from the waves. So whatever, I hit 46 and that shit was zooming. I actually got pictures back yesterday from this shoot, and it's actually one of my favorite shoots that I've done. It's actually the shoot that I was the most vulnerable and open because I also creative directed it. So I opened up about like my emotions and feelings, and I wanted to portray that into the shoot, and it was really fucking dope. It was about my breakup and my heartbreak. The idea of the shoot is just your love being surrounded in sadness and sorrow. So um I had the shoot itself had to do with my friend who was modeling it. She had roses stuck to her body, and like the rose petals are stuck to her body to signify her love. But she was laying in like a pool of blue water that we like made with mixing water and blue food coloring. And her clothes were fully blue. Her whole body was like fucking turning blue because the water and shit. But that was supposed to signify the sadness. And her being red, laying in a pool of blood is supposed to be like, yeah, she's drowning in sadness. Her love is fucking being taken over by like sorrow and melancholy. It was fucking dope, fucking dope. You know, it's dope. It's dope as shit, bro. I'm great. I love that shoot so much, and I'm happy I got those pictures back yesterday. Since then, though, I've just been doing my own thing. I haven't really wanted to go on dates with anyone. I haven't wanted to do shit like that. I've just been chilling myself, and it's been a really cool time. But I did go on a date recently, like a couple weeks ago. It was really cool. Okay, like so where I am right now with dating is that I just like I want to be with myself, and right now I think it's best for myself is that to stay single, not date. I don't really want that. Not saying I'm against it, but I think I prefer to just vibe with myself. I was in a relationship for almost a whole year. I just want to be alone right now. On that date, I know I just went on that whole fucking tangent. On that date, bro. So it was cool as fuck. We hung out. We fucking went out. Um, Came back to my place. I made dinner, and then we were watching TV, and we had sex. It was cool. It was cool. Sex was cool. Um, and then we just kicked it, dropped her off home, whatever. But I don't know. I like. I want to bring this up. I'm trying to bring. I'm bringing this up because it's like I had a very deep ass thought for the next like day or two after my date, and I was thinking a lot about the sex, and because of like that was my first time having sex since the my relationship, and I don't know, like that was my first relationship in like 3.5 years. Okay, last time I had a relationship I was 19, 20, and I was 22, 23. I had that relationship, so it was a fat gap. But this is my first time having sex since then, and I don't know, bro. Sex without sex, it just felt weird. Okay, not because like the sex was like bad, but because it just felt like something was missing, and it just felt like it just didn't feel complete. And I don't know. I like think sex without love, bro, is kind of weird now, and I just think that I don't know, bro. It don't hit. And I feel like some of y'all can get that. We're like, yeah, sex, sex is cool, but it's like when there's that connection with someone where you feel this way towards someone, it feels complete. That's how I would say I felt with my ex, even though sometimes like, her and I we would have sex and like it just felt complete because there was that connection, there was that love. It wasn't just sex, it was love, you know. And I've gone to a point now in my life too where I just think my body is like divine, and I don't want to share my body and open up my like body to just anyone. You know, I'm picky on that now. Feel, and you know, it's crazy. What got me to this mindset was shrooms. I took shrooms, and I remember I was with my friend, and we were just like tripping really hard. And I grabbed my journal, and I started writing, and I started writing and writing and writing, talking about how, you know, my body's a sacred place, and it's a beautiful thing, and I don't want to just give that to anyone. And I think it's perfectly right to be fucking picky about that. And since then, I feel like how I move, how I talk to girls, how I flirt, I guess, has kind of changed. I feel like I've gone a little pickier than I was before. I've always been kind of a picky person when it comes to love, bro, or sex, or no, not just love. Honestly, I think sex I was less picky, but I think love I've always been a very picky person, because my idea of love, bro, is dating. I don't date to just date. I know a lot of people that date to just experience and date to just have fun. And I personally have always kind of like, I'm not going to judge you if you want to do that, but at the same time, I've always kind of thought dating for fun is kind of stupid in a way, because if you're not dating, if you're dating for the line that I always say is, if you're dating for fun, you're dating for heartbreak. Because if you're just dating a person for fun to just experience, like in the end, you're still gonna probably catch feelings. Relationship ends, you're gonna be heartbroken. You know, I date. How I go by is I date to marry. So because of that, I am a little picky. I am fucking kind of picky. And also, bro, I have this thing about me. So as y'all know, you know, I'm super into fashion. I love clothes. You know, I love style. If someone doesn't have a good sense of style, I'm instantly turned off by them. Like, doesn't matter how pretty you are. Doesn't matter if you're a 10 out of 10. If you have if you have like a basic ass sense of style, I'm not into you. I do think when people are like, "Oh, looks don't matter," I feel like they're lying to themselves to just a little bit. Like for me, looks is what pulls me in, but your personality is what will keep me in. You know, I think if I see you at the mall or in a festival or an event, like, I don't know you. I don't know your personality. I don't know your vibe from the distance. You know, all I can see is your face. And if you're pretty, like, damn, that's going to make me want to come talk to you. Or maybe like, damn, who is this girl? Like, she's really pretty. But just because you're pretty doesn't mean you have a personality. And like, that's what I mean, is like your personality is what will keep me. And once I come up to you because I thought you were pretty and we talk, and if I keep vibing with you, then I'm gonna keep trying to talk to you. But like, if I don't really fuck with your vibe or your energy, then it's like lates, you know, no matter how pretty you are. I know. You know, my idea of love is very interesting because, you know, there's different types of love. There's family love, there's friendship love, there's relationship love. There's love towards just the world, I guess, you know, also, you know, to just random people. But romance, like romantic type of love, I'm always I'm always a very big person when it comes to love. Like when I love someone, I love hard, and when I love someone, I make it known, because why not? You know, I'm not going to be a nonchalant person who's kind of not like showing that, like, I'm gonna show off my girl, you know, if you're my girl type shit. I love love and the idea around love, but I think love is unique with every single person you meet in this world, whether it's a friend, again, whether it's a partner, whether it's someone else. You'll always get a different type of love, a different feeling. It might be similar to someone else's or whatever, but you're always gonna get something a little different, always a new piece of like love, you know, like coming into you. You're always going to feel something new. I think that's the beauty of love itself, that everyone has something different that they can give. I think that everything around us as humans, as people, we're all made from love, and we're all surrounded by that. And that no matter how bad things get in our life, no matter how shit things start to feel, it's like we should all come back to love. Like when it comes to energy, bro, love, positivity, whatever, like all those things go together, you know? Think about it. A lot of the people that are pieces of shit, they also like that, you know, you would, that any people that you've met in your life, and you're like, oh, like you're a piece of shit or whatever the fuck, a lot of times are assholes. Think about the type of energy that they have around them, or the energy that they give off. And a lot of times it has to do with like negativity, or they're just kind of like pessimistic about everything in their life, or pessimistic about things around them, where they always see things from a bad point of view. And it's like, yo, you can never see shit from like a good point of view, or try to like see the good in things. And I think it's like, and it's because it's like they lost the love in them, or they like can't find it. They don't think they have it, you know. But it's like when you're surrounded by that love, when you have that love for yourself, you see things from a lighter point of view. Why do you think people always say love yourself and love others? You can't love other people if you don't love yourself. If, like, you know, no matter, like, because how you feel about yourself, how you treat yourself is how you're gonna treat others. The energy you give others is a clear reflection of the energy you give towards yourself and you feel towards yourself. My sophomore English teacher used to always say that every single day at the end of every single class we would leave. He would say, love yourself and love others. He's like, you can't love others if you don't love yourself. I think that's why I am where I am in my life right now. I think it's because it's just like I've always have been big about just, yo, like I need to love myself. And I think because, again, my sophomore English teacher, that like he was so big on that it changed how I saw life itself after sophomore year, that I like focus a lot more on myself. And it's just it can be difficult too, because like you can think you love yourself, but then you might actually not, because of certain things that you're doing that you don't even notice that you're doing, because you're unconsciously doing them, because they've become just habits that you do, you know? Like you do these things without even thinking that, you know, you don't notice that, hey, yo, these things are actually low-key pessimistic or negative, or like there's not really good energy revolved around those things. But it's like, if you can kind of just become a little bit more aware of the things you're doing every day, as some, and it sounds draining, you know, it sounds just tiring. Like, bro, I gotta just be aware of every little single thing I'm doing in my fucking life. Like sometimes I just want to go with the flow and just live. And of course do that. But like, you have to also be aware a little bit, you know? You have to be. And because it's like, if you're not aware, then shit, again, you can unconsciously hurt, you can ignorantly do things towards other people. And, you know, it may not have been your intention to do something towards someone, but because you weren't being aware or something, you ignorantly did it, which meaning like you did it without noticing. You did it unconsciously. So if you don't want to do those things, and even if you don't want to do those things towards yourself, and you say you want to love yourself, it's like you got to take a step back a little bit for a little, you know, and maybe just do it a little bit more than you usually do, just at first, to just learn about all these habits that you do and these little things that you do, and really think like, is this shit coming from like a good place or not? I struggle with this sometimes. It's not the easiest thing to do, but what matters most is you're trying and you don't give up. Because if you're doing those two things, then eventually it will add up. You know, I had low-key had written something up that I wanted to talk about for episode 3, but I didn't even really go in that direction, and I ended up just talking about sex and love. So, but I'm not really complaining about it. I like what I've been talking about, and it's made me feel a little bit at peace. I hope you guys are having a good day, dude. I hope you guys are having a blessed day, a good day with family, a good day with your friends, a good day with yourself. I will see y'all on the next episode. This was the good old days. And yeah, this is your brown boy See y'all later. Bye.